Tuning out of starlight, the innocent lifetime flickers and flashes under a canvas. No, nobody seems worth it, while the feeling's sophisticated. The view is so restrained. The past is nearing closer and closer, I fear. So let's just cut the bullshit and tell me who's independent. Thumbs little in and your life's escaping your mind. Keep in mind, well, the air ain't as free as it used to be, but that's quite alright when you're still 18, it seems to be. And I'll tell you who's overrated. What's a beautiful person with some hideous dreams?
Alright, hello and welcome to the SMC Tactical vs Globochem match. This is quite a hasty cast I'm doing here, so I apologise if I'm rather in disarray. I've had to quickly set up everything I need for casting in 15 minutes, so I'm rather rushed. But everything should be rather okay. Nothing is particularly damaged or not working. Even though I have been playing with Discord a little bit, I'm sorry, no special scoreboards. It's not working yet. It should hopefully be working by Monday, maybe, hopefully. Possibly next week. No promises. But you'll just have to wait and see. I have got the password for the match, so we will be hopping in hopefully imminently. And I haven't actually paused the music. Now I have. So we're just waiting on Sickness, I believe, to open up a lobby in just a minute. While we're waiting for that, I'll see if there's anything I can show you. Also, my transition hotkey was suspiciously not working because numlock is off. There we go. All is good. Lobby does appear to be up now. Mr. Beefy is hosting. And spectator slots enabled on the first try. That makes me very happy. Already forgotten the password. But luckily I still have it up on my monitor. Despite that fact, I still entered it wrong several times. That's because the code is actually wrong. So I'll quickly grab that code. But in the meantime, I will just throw you over to a thing you haven't seen in probably a few weeks.
Teamwork, they're all pushing together, all working in unison. Now we only have one Folk player left on the garage. It's Biggie Smalls. He has to survive. He can't kill for kill right now because there are two mass-up players. He has to survive this. He has 10 seconds remaining. Don't peek, Biggie Smalls. Stay there. 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Sled moving out. Biggie Smalls moving back to the garage. 2, 1. Wow. Absolutely incredible stuff.
Interesting play by Kev right here on the on this wall. He almost turned the corner. I don't know if he heard Mad Eyes, but he is now peeking. He's trying to see if he can see anybody on these boxes. Mad Eyes is in the perfect position. I don't think Kev can see him. Mad Eyes is just waiting. Mad Eyes lets Kev walk all the way across. Did he not see him? Centaurian now walking right. Mad Eyes takes out Centaurian. Turns it. What a play.
Yeah, this is not looking good for Danglers here. SMC Tactical using their momentum. Pwn kick on top of Stumpy, probably throwing him off. Sickness tossing a smoke. A nice grenade!
Alright, we had to cut that a little bit short because we came in a little bit faster than I initially expected. But that's kind of a good thing. So we should be good to go in just a minute. I did mess up the URL, unfortunately. In all of the Discord channels, I'm sorry if you were personally affected by that. I want to turn on Team Chat, see if they're asking me if I'm ready to go, but I'm nervous because it goes through Team Talk and that is immoral, to say the least. I hate it, shouldn't do that. But enough about my casting philosophy, let's go in and see what objective we're going to be starting off with. We're going to be starting off with a tank objective with a SMC Tactical on the offense, so they must have chosen Suburbia. And Globochem obviously being the reigning champions of the previous season and also the ESL Invitational. And that was some spectacular gameplay, if I say so myself. That was very fun to watch. 8 hours of over the course of 2 days. I regret none of it. Let's just quickly set up some cameras and we will hopefully be in game in just a second. Turn on flying speed is that's a little bit extreme. Ugh. Must I be just waiting on one member of SMC Tactical? I believe it's the team captain sickness. Possibly some technical difficulties as usual, really. He's messaged me in Discord, so yeah, I do assume that it was technical difficulties. Let's just quickly fix this. There you go. There you go, nice and fixed. Many messages. I'm not going to give you the pleasure of saying your name on stream. You know who you are. It looks like they're having some technical difficulties. Sickness just messaged me, hang on. There's an issue. Wait up just a moment. I'm not quite sure what the map bans are for this match, and I'm not sure if I can find out in time before it starts. Because usually teams are busy planning, don't really want to check chat really, and another member of SMC Tactical's dropped out. Kind of worrying. Hopefully not having an issue I heard about quite a while back. Maybe a week or so ago, that when a caster came in they just kept getting kicked and kicked and kicked and they just weren't able to get in. Hopefully not what we're having here. Check the stream's audio, see how it was going in the past. But luckily I still have it up on my monitor. Despite that fact, I still entered it wrong several times. That's because the code... I hear the fan a little bit, I'm sorry, but I actually... In the name of sacrifices, I've turned off the fan. I should be paid for turning off that fan. It is truly torture in this weather. Just check my thermometer, 30 Celsius with no fan. Ouch. These are all American players, so they can have AC in their homes, very fancy things like that. We don't have any of that in the UK. Just fans and desperately opening every window we have and getting infested by all sorts of arthropods. Still looks like there's issues with SMC Tactical's captain Sickness rejoining. Brass to Mouth is back in. Not the captain, which is kind of worrying. My noise gauge is a little bit off, so let's just increase that hold time. Back up to 1,000 milliseconds, or maybe keep that nice and low. There we go. And Sickness is back in, very nice. But as I said, just in case you tuned in just now, we're starting off on Suburbia. It's going to be a tank objective. Pretty nice objective to start off with. Not particularly Marsok or Volk balanced. You can defend it pretty well, attack it pretty well. Not too bad. And everyone's in here now, so we should hopefully be starting just in a second. I imagine now that the captain of SMC's in there is just going to be running over tactics to make sure. After it's probably swapping out a loadout, bringing out maybe some smoke, some nades, some flashes, you never know. I'm not entirely sure what the hold-up is here. I'm too scared to ask. So we're going to investigate the map here. Fun fact for casting on Suburbia. Let's just find an instance of it somewhere. Let's take a look. No, it's not here. It's somewhere. Actually no, it's not. It's not in casting, it's just in VR Spectate. No issues then. Everything's fine, it's perfect. James has done fantastic work. Can't find any issues. I received a Steam message. And we are going to be starting off. Jizzy Pants just messaging me for confirmation. But I am in fact good to go and we'll be starting off with the south objective. SMC Tactical on the offense. Toast throwing his pistol immediately. Give us a quick refresh of this map. That's so loud, that's quite unusual. I suppose I've only casted a few teams this week, maybe they changed something in the hotfix, made proximity voice a bit louder, but lots of pre-fire shots coming out over towards Brass to Mouth and Sickness. Just missing him though. OK's going to be watching for any flankers coming up that lane 1. And Pants might be able to catch anyone moving up towards lane 2 bushes. El Landon's just looking for those picks if anyone's going to peek under the APC or just around the corner of the blue building. And we're getting a real nice spread for SMC Tactical here. And early shots coming over towards, I believe that's the tank area from Brass to Mouth. Not entirely sure, but Arsenic might peek this. As you know, it looks like he's just going to sit back nice and safe. So far, it's a pretty standard defense. 3 around the centre house, 1 in the spawn house, and 1 at burning. Not very unusual. Seen it quite a lot. I thought we might see some action on the lane 2 here with Landing Jordan and Jizzy Pants, who still hasn't changed his name back. Makes me very sad. As a caster and a player, shots coming out over towards lane 4. Sickness down. Arsenic peeked him. And more shots come out. I believe that's just pre-fire over towards Arsenic position. Maybe Pancake saw him moving. Nade from Raphael. Going too low. Jizzy Pants taken down by Landing Jordan by the bush. A little bit premature peeking. He actually ran out completely out of cover. Maybe a slight misplay there. Landon's called out that he's killed Jizzy Pants, and you can hear the other 2 up in the centre house. We check the map here. Arsenic's actually down just by these sandbags, and Nade must have capped him, or possibly a nice shot to the upper torso. Pretty sweet from there. Raphael might have a tussle with Pancake here just beyond the fence. Possibly not. Spawn house taken out by Mr. Beefy from lane 1. Real nice shot. Landing Jordan trying to probe here, and Raphael being real aggressive, rushing out the centre house, going around Blackheart, taking down 1, taking down 2, and getting killed in a trade, bringing it down to a 1v3 with 1 possible res from onto Arsenic. I'm not entirely sure that's going to happen. Some serious lag there. Auto teleported and taken down by Sickness. Pretty fast first round, all that happening in just 3 minutes, but maybe that's the EU perspective warping it a little bit. Oh, haven't actually updated the score. There you go. Production value. I've got to say, I'm starting to regret turning off the fan now, even though it does make the audio quality much, much better. It's getting mighty hot. I need someone to hand fan me at this point. Everyone is readied up, so we should hopefully be hopping in the seconds. Thankfully the game hasn't bugged out, and we are going to get a repeating objective on tank. That's good to see. Still waiting. I have a feeling we're going to be seeing a lot of this, and it's going to be really rough for me being a solo caster. Maybe we'll get lucky and drag someone in halfway through the match just to ease my pain trying to cover these whiteboard planning times alone. I could probably grab some water, come back, and then mind. Spoke too soon. We are going to be starting off very shortly now. Looks like NightFiree actually will be joining me for maps, possibly maps 2 and 3. I guess it depends how long it takes. But here we are, Globochem on the attack. Tank objective as per last round.
The front yard of this house. What do you think?
We're going to start seeing Globochem fan out here in their usual display. Doing 3-2 with a Raphael shield on the west. NightFiree has popped in, so he will be joining me hopefully next map. Maybe he'll join me even sooner. That'd be good.
They're probably gonna nade us though, so be careful.
Raphael's going to be watching with his shield, but not much to fear for now. Plenty of room to manoeuvre around lane 4. Shots coming out, I believe that's over towards Pants. Landon Jordan actually in the exact same position he caught Pants at. I wonder if Landon Jordan might bring out a nade here. I think he did just throw something. I'm not sure if that was a nade or just a weird arm movement. But Pants is going to be sneaking up just along this hedge here. He's probably going to pre-fire through the bush and take him down. If he doesn't, I will be amazed. But the second he stands up, Brass the Mouth is going to catch him, standing above the bush. Possibly. People miss these things, and he definitely hears that grenade pin pull. Pants takes down Landon Jordan as he flows out the flash. Post blind, but everything's okay. More shots coming out over towards Brass the Mouth. Brass the Mouth downed. Resball though. Of course, there's one middle building, top floor of that is definitely right. Pomecake narrowly misses some shots. Auto manages to take down Sickness. He tries to cross the street. Pomecake manages to take down 2. Toast tries to go for that refrag, isn't able to catch it. Pants and Auto were taken down, rushing to that center house. And I clicked the map by accident, but Pomecake was taken down by Toast. Good refrag. 2v1 with a possible res, but that's way too dangerous for him to get. Mr. Beefy is all alone and in a bad position for this objective, but Mr. Beefy does take down Toast anyway. He doesn't care that it's a bad position. He's going to go get that res, but no, taken down by Raphael across the map. Picking up that wow, he really launched that, didn't he? Picking up that MK18 off the corpse of Arsenic, I believe. So the second round's going to Globochem. Yeah, the Makarov really is awful, isn't it? Like 8 bullets, does 0 damage. And we're going to experience another 3 minutes of planning here. They may talk about EU teams being slow, but they spend a lot more time planning their moves in the whiteboard now. 3-hour matches are not becoming uncommon. Well, 2.5 hour long matches are not becoming uncommon. 3-hour matches are happening quite a lot. So far these rounds have been real close. 1v1. I believe it was a 1v1 last round as well. Very close for both. We are going to be... No, it was a false start there. Makes me nervous as always, seeing all those skulls and readies stacked on top of each other. And we are actually going to be starting now. For the Center House objective, we could be seeing some seriously aggressive play here, being 2 US teams. Let's see what if they're going to rush straight through, or they're going to fan out around the sides, collapse in on it. And a refresh of the map just to be safe. And it looks like they might be rushing straight for it. 4 people going down this alleyway. That's pretty dangerous, considering they could just spray it. And we are going to see a rush in here, going in from Pomecake. Pomecake taken down by Toast, who gets an aggressive push up the side. Toast also taken down by Raphael, Beefy from the side. Landon might be able to catch Raphael here. Raphael just sees Landon and misses him. Pre-fires into air. Landon takes down 1, gets a refrag though. More shots coming across, also taken down by Brass. Sickness takes down Braff. Arsenic takes down Sickness. Beefy tries to rush up. Arsenic almost tags Beefy. He gets a nade out, throws it upstairs. It's actually a flash. 2 flashes in fact. Second flash not so effective. Arsenic takes down one, but gets refragged. Third round rather, goes to SMC. What a cluster. I have a feeling we are going to be seeing 3-4s on almost every map, maybe. Now, opening the AC door does not count as an air conditioning smithy, as much as you might want it to. It's not energy efficient, it's not particularly useful. We're starting straight off into the 4th round here. I have a sneaking suspicion it's going to be another Marsoc win, and Globochem take it to 2-2. Let's see how this fans out. Hearing those proximity voices so far away is rather unusual. I swear it was much quieter beforehand. Maybe I'm losing my mind. It is because I have my game volume pumped up a little bit. Whoops. We are going to see Arsenic push up straight to the fence. Maybe going to pre-fire the tank, maybe. But early shots are coming out over towards Pants from the centre house. Just a little bit of pre-fire. And everyone's stacking centre. Didn't expect this. I guess they really didn't want to risk a rush here. And Arsenic might be able to catch nobody. I was about to say he might be able to catch Sickness, but no, there's a bush and a fence. If he can see him through that, he's got some serious precognition. The Pants is going to be sneaking up lane 2 sandbags here. It's going to hear him talking in that 2nd floor. We do actually have 2 in the playground. Beefy might have a little bit of trouble on his hands if they bring a shield. I'm not sure if they did. Particularly Arsenic and Raphael do bring a shield coming up here. But no, it's just an AK-5C. No more shield play today. And Nate comes out on the porch, tags Sickness and Pone Cake. Absolutely beautiful nade from Ginny Pants there. Not sure who took down the 2nd floor there. I guess it was Pants. And Mr. Beefy on the tank was thinking about Arsenic at the exact same time. Pants finishes off Sickness. Ponecake was rezzed. Let's get in the mind of Ponecake here. Oh dear. One is taken down by Pants here, and he rushes upstairs. I'm stuck in the roof. 2 rush upstairs at the exact same time. Completely overwhelming Ponecake and also landing Jordan. I'm stuck in the ceiling and I can't get out. There we go. As I predicted, it is going to be taken 2-2 on Marsoc. Dare I predict again that we will be seeing SMC Tactical take this round, Globochem take the next, and SMC Tactical win overall 4-3. Dare I say that? I have a feeling it's I have a feeling it's going to be taken by Globochem in the end. It's going to be a Marsoc win every round until then, I feel. Maybe SM Tactical will whiff it on the Marsoc on the final Marsoc round, and Global will take it in their place. We could try and get... We might be able to get NightFiree in here right now. Looks like luckily Pants did see it. And NightFire should be getting in a minute. How you doing, NightFire? I have messaged
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good. I've messaged them to hold up, drop one guy, so we can get you in.
Excellent. Yeah, I just came back from a Pavlov event. It was pretty exciting.
I'll have to watch it over later, and one has dropped if you want to hop in.
Excellent. Wow. Thank you for picking this up, by the way, Bucks. Good thing you did. This is a high-octane match we're looking at right now.
Yeah, it's been good so far.
I see we're all tied up, 1-1.
Actually 2-2 right now.
Oh, wow, okay.
Been all Marsok wins so far.
Wow, that's impressive. Oh my gosh, the multi-monitor issue is fixed.
Oh, I had no idea.
I just rolled the dice.
Are you in?
Awesome. I'm in.
Very nice. Oh, then we're good to go. We will hop in just a second then.
It's so nice not to have to spell names correctly in the titles. I can just put whatever I want up there.
Just put some demeaning names up there. Personal grudges.
Stupid idiot team number 1.
We're going to see a red car objective this time. What do you think they're going to play like here? They've been pretty aggressive, both teams here. All rounds ending within 3 minutes, maybe 3.5 minutes.
Oh my gosh, that's insanity. Yeah, I don't know. I'm expecting definitely some smokes on red car. But these guys, the way that Globochem plays defensively is they'll like get up to these shrubs real early. You can see Pants and Arsenic doing that right now. And they'll look for picks right through here, and they might catch Brass to mouth. He does. They gotta know he's over there, though.
Cygnus maybe going to try for a nade here. He's got to be thinking about it at least. He's in a good position, but he does catch him straight through the bush anyway.
That's huge. That's a really nice pick. To get Pants there, too, of all people, opens up a lot of moves for Cygnus.
Seeing those pixels move through the fence is a very valuable skill.
Take a look at Toast. He's getting smoked out by Beefy and Pwnecake. He's watching Beefy over there, but these are some nicely placed smokes here by Landon.
Pretty much right on top of him. I imagine he can't really see much, but he does manage to take Beefy.
I got one.
Pwnecake almost returning fire on him.
Yeah, Landon's about to run into Arsenic here as he rounds this corner. I don't know if he's watching closely enough. Oh, Pwnecake gets fragged on the backside. That's a really nice nade coming all the way from Toast, I think.
Landon and Arsenic really in a tight situation here. Landon comes round. Arsenic can't get that shot off in time. And another going
Toast
down on the west side.
Oh, Toast is down too. I didn't know he must have traded there. Landon rotates back outside too. Just like that, we're in a...
Toast is actually fine. He's just crouching nice and low.
Oh wow, I thought he was down because he didn't pop up and answer where Landon was making all that noise.
I guess he was just trying to play it safe there.
Real safe, and Landon does rotate around and get the reds off. 2v3 now.
It's a pretty rough situation for SMC. I imagine they're all out of smokes now. 2v3, not knowing where two people are. Not a position you really want to be in.
It's been a really fast round, though. Like you were saying, all these rounds have been super fast. They still have 3 minutes and 40 seconds left to do stuff.
Landon actually thought he got Toast there, but he's very much still alive, and Toast is going to cause some serious issues very soon, I imagine.
I'd agree with you. If Toast, I think Toast is just so bent on holding this angle. Like Landon's totally susceptible for if Toast just pops up over these shrubs, he has an easy shot.
Maybe he's waiting for the right moment. Maybe he doesn't know he's there. Maybe he is tunnel visioned. He's really keeping that angle.
Where is the last one? I'm surprised they haven't pre-fired Raphael here either. He rotates out of that.
Auto pushes his gun away just as Landon rounds the corner, almost gets taken down. He really should have died there. It's all up to Pwnecake now.
got called out on the backside by the downed Raphael, though. A nice call out on lane 3, and Toast finally stands up and gets the kill.
I guess he just wanted to sit down, take a break for a few minutes.
He was just he was reading some articles on his iPad there.
Had the headset off, controllers down.
Either way, it ends up working out. Globochem pull off a Volk win. This is SMC Tactical now going into the defensive, though, so they should... I don't know. This objective's hard to cap on. There's really only one sneaky way you can cap on it, and that's by getting behind red car.
I predicted just shortly before you came in that SMC would slip up on a Marsok ground and Globo would take the Volk. And I have a feeling that's what's happened here, and Globo's going to take the Marsok ground and finish it off 4-2. That's my prediction.
Interesting. Wow, okay. I'm just getting here, so I haven't seen how SMC Tactical have fared, but I'm thinking that their defensive approach on this objective is going to be pretty strong.
I haven't actually checked what objective it is, yes.
It's mirrored objective, so it's the same one by red car.
You never know, occasionally it bugs out.
That's
it's
true.
A little bit wonky.
It does pop somewhere else. James has been doing great on making adjustments and fixes, though. Multi-monitor's fixed, the scoreboard's fixed. I love seeing it.
That's great. I've heard there are casting UI improvements on the way as well to beautify things a little.
Oh, I can't wait to deliver a high-quality performance, almost, of a show.
Much like we saw at the ESL Invitational.
Yeah.
That's top-tier production there.
Yeah. Yeah, we do pretty well to mimic it. We have nice uniform layovers for the channel. We're definitely casting more rounds, growing as a community and a stream, so it's fun. I'm having a good time with the Master League lately.
Yeah, it's good. I'm going to be hopping into this round now. Of course, Globochem on the offense. I did say thought they were going to take this. I'm still standing on that as the round starts.
Okay. I'm going to vote against you, but it's fine. We can agree to disagree now. I think one of the hardest angles to cover, though, on this objective is that lane 4 bus side, because there's no easy cover spot. You're susceptible everywhere you go.
Yeah, it's real rough to hold those angles. All of them are really either acceptable to being shot, nades, flanked, all sorts. And Toast almost getting shot by Pwnecake there, real close. Actually, no, he did manage to tackle him.
Yeah. That's a huge pick right there.
Yeah, onto Pants. That is a serious boon for them. Just 30 seconds into the rounds.
I'm sorry, are you binding to 1?
I'm binding to 1, trying to.
Okay, that's my fault then.
Alright, yeah. I switched over to 2 halfway.
So are you on... Okay, I'll message you.
It's alright.
Alright.
Toast is just staying nice and hunkered behind these sand walls here. Kind of scared to peek after Pwnecake just took down Pants as he tried to run across. He really dropped the Pants to the floor. I had to bring out something.
Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. They are going to stack 4 on this park side, though, and they are very worried about where Pwnecake is. I think they might think he's still in that shrub area, playing low. Otto's playing it real cautiously.
Pwnekake's pretty aggressive here, standing just by the penetrable defense there. Close free fight.
Actually, they have one way over on that west side. Who is that over there? It's like Landon. He could have gotten a potential pick there.
I don't think they're going to expect a flank from Landon here. If he can get behind him, he could really just wipe him on the floor.
Gonna try for a long range nade. Drops it at his feet. Rethrows it. That's not gonna do what he wants. All the while. Go ahead. 2 more down on playground.
Yeah, and the early shots come out of Toast taken down by Pwnecake just through the side of the fence. All up to Auto. I didn't expect... I'm regretting my prediction.
Yeah, SMC Tactical playing really well now defensively. I mean, this is the team that I think we haven't been putting much focus on in the Master League at all. They went to the ESL Invitational and played well against Globo, and they're a threat to the top, one of the top teams in the league, in my opinion.
Also, they managed to take down the flanking Landon here. Pancake's pushing up as well. He's kind of trying to box him into that centre here. Kind of unsuccessfully though. He's managed to slip out.
Yeah, Pancake didn't like that positioning. You don't need to be aggressive in this situation. You know you have 4 dead in that playground, so there's only one. I mean, there's only one left, so the information's there.
I think this is the first round. He dropped his gun on the floor, had to go back for it. I think this is the first round that did last longer than 3 minutes. Been real high octane just until this 1v3 here.
Yeah, I think Otto is just he's probably slowing it up. He's trying to be the hero here, you know? This could be the, like you were saying earlier, this could be the Marsoc round they end up sneaking away with.
Ooh, he shoots the ground. And he whiffs the smoke twice. This ain't his day. He's dropped his gun. Screwed up the smoke.
Pancakes looking real hard through those bushes over here towards Otto and doesn't spot him.
Yeah, he's getting some premonition, however you say that word, some foresight on just falling back a little bit.
Go.
Just as he starts to get honed in on.
Expanding the vocabulary.
Also, he's going to try and pick this corner here. Pancake is also doing it at the same time. Probably hears him stomping about. But his gun's going to pick out first, and Pancake's going to take him down, I bet. Exactly what happens.
Here we are tied up. 3-3. SMC Tactical testing Globochem to their limits. I'd like to see a real... I think what you might see here is a upset Marsoc win from SMC Tactical. That's what I'm going to call, sir. I'm going to counter your Marsoc call with one of my own on this round right here.
In that case, I'll take the opposite. I'm expecting a Globo win with the Northwest's white car objective.
So typical, man. This is a great start to the series, though. I'm looking forward to these next 2 maps, dude. Do you know what the pick bans have been?
I do not.
Okay. We never do.
Maybe I can ask Pants now, just quickly.
Yeah, let's see. I think some teams probably don't even want to give that information up, which is kind of interesting. They like to keep their bans and what they're picking kind of hush-hush.
Yeah. Because it really gives away what you're all kind of conscious of your performance on, which enemy team can really exploit.
Whew. Video games.
Sneaky Discord message there.
Yeah. We're getting more and more down. It's interesting to see how much downtime we're getting between these really like high-end teams, you know, because these guys are taking their time to hash out plans on both ends.
Yeah, you've seen it a lot recently. They've gone from 2-hour-long matches to maybe 2.5-hour-long matches, all the way up to 3-hour matches on the high end.
I would say I think we used to complete matches in an hour and a half, honestly.
I felt like that's what the average was in the past, yeah.
But now I'd say the average is probably an hour long. I mean, it seems ridiculous. There's no way you could be adding that much time, but I guess you think about how many maps they play, it takes 2 minutes each time. I really do foresee a ruling coming in for the league on how long you can take between rounds.
I think there is actually already a ruling of 5 minutes before you have to use a timeout or the like.
I mean, that's like that's still really long.
Yeah, let's do a quick calculation here on Google. So you got 8. Well, let's say a maximum. That's the high end here. You got 8 rounds. 8 times 3 rounds.
7 rounds.
7 rounds, yeah. 3 maps equals 21 rounds. With 5 minutes, that's like 105 extra minutes. An hour and 20 minutes or so. That's pretty extreme.
And I mean, I don't mean to brag about the value of VR Master League, but when you come in here, not only are you just going to get some esports information, you can also get a little math tutorial every once in a while.
Nothing
we like to keep everyone informed.
Exclusively back of the napkin stuff here. We ain't licensed.
Yeah, here we go. The final round of the series, and here comes some early smokes up over the house, right onto objective side already.
Now, I've seen this a lot from SMC Tactical. They really like to smoke up this west road here and try and get across.
That is a devastating pick at Carport. Who had that? Man, that's a tight angle. I think that's Arsenic. Manages to grab a headshot.
Where is Arsenic for that shot? Well, he's dead
sitting,
now.
No, that was Ghost, rather. Yeah, the answer back either way. Now it's 4-4. That's a really old spot that I haven't seen anyone take up in a while, and it doesn't pay off for Arsenic.
He did manage to get a pick very early, but I think after he got that pick, should have just fell back, not risked anything.
Sickness doing his little suppressive fire over onto those walls, making sure nobody's sitting behind those wood ones.
Brasmouth's probably going to be looking for Toasty, just the black car, but I don't imagine he's going to see him through that little kind of flower. I'm going to try peeking it. Toasty's got to see him at some point.
You know, it's interesting to see how Globochem plays these really tight defensive rounds. They almost have two guys, like they have guys that aren't even holding anything. They're just sitting crouched by objective. They're relying on the communication to come out from the rest of the team. Like, Raph sees nothing right now. He's holding one really tight angle that very few people will cross. But if Otto signals it, he can pop up and be a devastating force.
I guess that's the style of Globochem. Don't hold any angles unless someone tells you to pop up and take some shots.
It's interesting to see here. Beefy should be heard by Otto now.
Looks like he might have called it out since Raf peeked that, tried to take some shots. Missed them all though.
Beefy's also looking for Pants over there in the corner. These guys just aren't exposing themselves. They're literally prone behind these walls, waiting for the action to come. It's really risky because you don't see anything.
Hey, there could be someone crawling up to the objective, and as long as Auto was smoked out, you would never know.
I know, but if Otto doesn't see it, then nobody does, and you can see Sickness over here on the side. He's pretty much free to cross across the street.
Yeah, he's behind the bushes, right side.
You could probably even speed up a bit, start crouching instead of prone, and still be fine.
Toast grabs one in lane 3. Sickness is crouching up towards him. Another going down for Globochem. Just like that, we're in a 3v3 on the final round, 250 left. We're all tied up.
Yeah, it's like Pants went down just in that kind of centre garden area, I guess. Centre north garden. Not sure what you'd call that.
Sickness is shifting around a lot here. I think Toast might have heard this. Did, and it was a nice catch by Toast there.
That's going to be in a little peeking game with Beefy here in just a second. He peeks around, gets taken down by Beefy with a long shot. He's going to fall back to the Humvee.
That's a huge shot, actually. Beefy's getting towards objective, doesn't get down in time. Wow, that's a huge pick from Toast.
Yeah, that's a nice long shot across the map. Takedown from Toast. Almost got his name there.
Man, Toast has really been denying a lot of movement from SMC Tactical here. We'll see if Ponke can catch him out by a red card if he's not going to be looking through the shrubs.
Ooh. Ooh. All of those shots hitting just above his head.
Ponke rotating around towards lane 3. Doesn't see Toast there. That's a risky rotate.
He peeks this, he's going to get completely wrecked by Toast, but he ducks down just as he crosses.
Is a nade coming out from Toast? Is that a frag?
Yes, it is.
Oh, man.
Beautiful nade.
That was great. He cooked the heck out of that. He burst that right over the wall. That was beautifully placed.
Maybe just half of a second, 2.2 seconds shorter of a fuse, and that would have been absolutely perfect directly on his head. I'd say that's just at the edge of the zone, but nevertheless, it did get him.
Man, that was a nice nade. And that's going to be Globochem 4-3 the first map. Off to a great start to the series, though.
Yeah, looks like the second map is going to be Quarantine.
I like that. I like that. That should be real fun to watch between these two teams. I don't know what to expect, honestly.
This was a Globochem pick.
And I just like to point out that this is another team that's really pushing Globochem to their limits. And, I mean, there's been a couple already this season, and I love seeing it.
It's a little bit the underdog effect, as we, I believe it was you and me talked about before. Just we really want to root for these teams to take down the Kings. Get some fresh faces up on the ESL scoreboards.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't consider SMC any. They are vets of the league. They've been around for, I think, I don't know. I'm curious how many seasons it's been. I want to say since season 3 or 2.
I'm calling 2.
Okay, let's take a look. Hop on into the Onward Virtual Reality Esports Master League website at vrmasterleague.com, where you can check all the standings and scores. Season 2.
Season 2, I called it.
Yeah, they've been in it for a while, so they're definitely a veteran team. They did play at ESL, and yes, it's. I'm just happy to see that they're playing well. Let's see how they face off on Quarantine. This is kind of a good test, you know.
I'm gonna call another prediction again. Oof. 2-4 Globochem winning. That's what I'm predicting.
Wow. Okay.
A little bit extreme of a prediction.
Wow. Ah, man, this is going to be tough. SMC are going to be going in with the Volk advantage. And that is something on Quarantine, you know?
It's a pretty rough objective. I feel like this is a pretty rough objective to be defending. If they get close, they can cap it pretty easily around the corner.
Yeah, that is true.
We are going to be starting off this round now.
Well, no, we unless they've updated it, you can't cap around that corner, right?
I thought you could. I remember seeing in a league match a few weeks ago. A few months ago.
I was thinking of Ambulance objective. You're right. Yeah, you can. You can't get behind there. We are underway here.
Might see some shots coming across South Street very soon.
Yeah, it's going to be a fast spawn. Sickness is watching this cross. He sees the smokes, and that's going to be instant information. Shots come out, but they all hit the green car.
The green car is penetrable, though. All those bullets are going straight through, though it looks like they're hitting it. And also there's the kind of desync.
Yeah, that is true. And this is information for this squad. Sickness playing really aggressive. Might not be expecting that one lone ranger watching south.
And it is what kills him in the end, that aggressiveness taken down across the street from Arsenic.
Yeah, that was a good move from Sickness, but they expected it. 100%. That's exactly what they were waiting for, to see if there was going to be anybody pushing like that.
Punkake's probably going to be gunning for Arsenic here, but he can't be too aggressive, or else Arsenic's going to do his thing. Headshot him in one hit.
Yeah, kind of swinging over to the north side of the map. Beefy's trying to watch this north street, but hasn't caught anybody crossing. And if you look at the map, I mean, this is going to be north side of this objective forfeit. A trade going on south. Arsenic gets picked.
Yeah, this is going to be a 2-2 team coming in from the north, which is a pretty interesting tactic. Normally you see people go from the south or the centre, or maybe just coming in from the north of Burnley, but never all the way around the map.
Yeah, I mean, they have time. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock here. They're going to send all of their guys far north? No, they're going to send a few up towards in the middle there through the APC. 2 up on that north side. They'll wrap around west and try and come in from behind objective. That is something they're watching on SMC Tactical, though, so it's not going to be an easy approach.
I imagine they're going to use this Jizzy Pants roof cover, get him running about at top speed, calling out everything he sees.
Yeah, it is something they like. Toast. Actually, I think Pants catches another one over by ambulance.
Yeah,
he is resable, but...
I'm amazed he could see him from that distance, and he does finish him off.
Yeah, and that's something that you really... I think a lot of teams don't do religiously, is you have to just punch more rounds into the guy you downed, always. You can never leave that corpse a chance. Ooh, Pants spots another south, he doesn't get him, though. That crazy style of him moving around like a crazy man, almost catches him out on the roof there.
And he's got some strong leg muscles there, crouching down. Maybe they think he's dead, but not after those shots. And another kill coming in from Toast, just from the hill.
Yeah, it was a nice. They're trying to cross that. They're trying to cross that south area, get back towards objective, and he managed to catch that rotation out. Just like that's a 2v4.
This is rough for SMC.
Yeah, it is.
Rasmuth almost got picked off by Jizzy from the roof there. Pretty
It's just Pants, Buxton.
I can't help it. All pants are Jizzy to me.
It's like Beefy trying to catch Pants out up on that roof, and he can't quite do it. Giving his position away to Otto, who's going to be rotating around on this back end. I don't think Beefy's expecting this. Ooh, does manage to get the trade. It's going to be a res coming out from Toast pretty soon, though.
Yeah, Toast is just going to try and confirm that kill, make sure he's not going to get double res, not double res, the res at the same time, but Brastmuff does get that refrag. Does finish off the kill, rather.
Confirm.
Yeah.
Kill confirmed.
That's a game mode in Black Ops.
Little dog tags drop whenever you kill somebody.
Yeah. So it's going to be a 3-on-1. Brastmouth is fighting an uphill battle. I don't think he's going to be able to pull this back, and if he does, someone's going to owe him some money for such an outstanding performance. Yeah,
and what's dangerous here is that Globochem is a team that'll look for the cap here. They know there's definitely communication with how many they have down. They should have an idea that's only one left, and they're in a position where, like you're saying, they can get around to that corner and potentially get a cap.
And there's so much fire, and nades coming out there like artillery. I'm surprised they didn't try and move somebody up over towards the objective building. Looks like Pants is going for it now.
Yeah, he's not going for a cap, though. He's going for a kill, charging in hard and fast.
There's only 55 seconds left here, and Brassmouth's got that nade ready. Rates it with Pants as he tries to avoid that nade rushing in, take him down.
Honestly, that's a decent outcome for what was going to happen there. I feel like to just only lose 1 point, that's could have been a lot worse.
It could have. I really feel they try and go for that there. They kind of had a free rein there. Yeah. If they just put some smokes on it, if they had any, watch those corners, put some fire on it, they'd be golden. I guess they just wanted to confirm that 1 point advantage at the start of the map.
Yeah, that's a good start for Globochem. They are out of the gate with the Marsoc win. We'll see if SMC Tactical can answer back. What's interesting to note there is Globochem had the fast spawn, but they opted for the longest route they could possibly take, and we'll see what SMC Tactical do with the same spawn.
I have a feeling we're going to see another cross from SMC Tactical, but it'll be a bit less successful than with Globochem. I imagine one's going to get picked off, maybe two.
They're going to send them south.
It's a safer decision, that's for sure.
Now, I don't know if you know this, but I feel like going out on the high part of that hill is real risky. You can get spotted by a burning building.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. Just it's so exposed from so many angles. You got burning, you got the rock by objective. Doesn't feel right.
Yeah, and this is going to be information for Globochem. They should see, you should see a rotation of these guys to get more over towards this side.
Auto's going to be waiting for Brasmouth to peek this here. Even with all those smokes coming out, he's still watching that corner. And one actually does go down from arsenic at this burning building.
That is going to be a potential res from Ponecake, and Sickness is radioing out exact location over that hill.
Auto's just about to pick up Brasmouth here. Never mind, it's arsenic from the burning building. He's on his snapshot today.
Ponecake can't see this guy burning. Beefy's going to come around and try and get him. Landon does manage to down Arsenic on that backside.
Arsenic's actually in the burning. He's still
sorry.
good to go. And Auto is taken down by Landon Jordan, who he fails to hit with his bullets. Arsenic does get that refrag though. Actually, no, he fails to get it.
Landon's in a dangerous position. They don't have tight coverage on this objective right now.
Yeah, he needs to suppress a little bit, fall back, maybe go to ambulance, push through the street instead with the rest of his team.
He's doing a great job running interference, though. He's totally pulling burning building to watch this south side while he can get his rest of his team rotate over to that, through that, across that street. They got the res off, so it's now a 4v3.
It looks like Globochem's going to get res pretty soon as well onto Toast from Pants.
Beefy picking up another at burning building. He managed to cross the street and surprise him.
That's a strong pick off, taking down Arsenic then. That opens up the middle of the map significantly.
Yeah, and you can see those other two members of Globochem now in that courtyard across from objective. They're in good defensive positions. They can definitely watch the burning building.
And Pants does manage to hit on Landon Jordan as he peeks out into the open. Nice shots, taking him down just from the hole in the wall.
Wow, and a really aggressive peek there on that corner from Ponecake, seeing if he can catch Pants as well.
Beefy's probably going to go inside the burning building here, try and get some shots onto Pants here, and he's running out into the street. Beefy just misses him.
Man, and Pants gets into a really aggressive forward position.
I'm surprised Pants hasn't heard Beefy yet, but he should in just a second as Beefy moves out. And I believe that was Brasmouth going down on the south as well.
Yeah, Toast managed to grab another. I think Beefy hears Pants rotating around. Almost gets caught out. Does get caught out.
A little bit of Sickness just proning his way across the south street here. Snaking his way across the burning. Maybe going to steal some smokes and nades, make it feel like there's more alive than there really is. But I'm not sure if that'll work. Maybe it's just going to vulture them. Take their smokes, nades and ammo.
I mean, let's look at his approach here. If he can manage to prone his way up, I think Pants will turn around and check it. But
Probably.
it's a potential for him to slide behind the Pants and get to that objective.
Look how concentrated this action has been here. Just every single death marker is in a line.
Yeah. That south side catching a lot of the action.
And 2 minutes left on the clock. Sickness still slowly making his way up. He's got plenty of time to move though. Especially with this objective position.
He's gonna look for something in these stairs. I don't think he'll spot anybody. It's
He's
funny how
conscious.
exposed.
He's conscious of how much time is remaining though. He just checked his watch, which is always a good thing. And he might take down Pants just a little bit.
You just can't quite see him if he goes a little bit up. Oh, now Pants knows he's here at burning.
Yeah, he must have thought the guy sitting by the crates was Pants instead of the guy proning just by the wall. He's not going to expect the flank now.
Ooh, I think he's out of ammo too.
Ouch. Just picking up that little bit more and to be able to see him proning by the wall, take him down nice and easy.
Yeah, and so far your prediction pretty on point. Globochem coming out really nice and aggressive, picking up too early on quarantine. I wonder if I bet you Suburbia was SMC's pick.
Yes, it was.
So it doesn't surprise me that Globo here is starting to play a little bit better, managing to grab 2.
And hopefully Globochem hasn't made the same mistake they did during the Stoko Killer match with scrimming another very good team just before the match started. Not something you should do. Don't exhaust yourself before the league match starts.
Yeah, it's interesting to see that that's kind of the strategy. I think that's their warm-up strategy almost, as they're trying to hone that in. I think they like to play one scrim before they get into their match. Maybe they played too many last week during last week's match, because I know they were complaining about it. But SMC need this round. This is a must-win here. They need to hold this objective and get onto the board right now.
It looks like Punkate's going to try and take control of the roof here, which is pretty dangerous considering Globo sent 3 to the north, but Landon hopefully going to back him up from the rock there.
It's a nice forward position. I'm surprised he doesn't get spotted out there. Oh my gosh, almost gets team killed.
I guess they didn't expect such a forward position from their own player.
One does get across though. Pants instantly crossing with auto. Easily making it there. I'm surprised no one's watching that angle there. Punkcake missing that cross.
I guess they're going to watch the north wall corner instead of the cross. Slightly more reliable to shoot people.
Interesting. Yeah, you should see them peek out there if they do.
And he does. He takes down Pants. That's another really nice pick. Just a minute into the round.
Yeah, Pants tried to do his sprint peek there and got a little overexposed and got caught out.
Really gorgeous nade onto Raphael there. I'm not sure if that was his own nade.
I think that was Landon who might have tossed it over the building.
Must have been. That is a real nice nade then. That's a good 50-meter nade right there. Pogate's not going to be watching that north side anymore. Probably going to just keep watching over the centre. Maybe Sickness called it out and Landon's going to take over for that north wall.
Yeah, either way, these guys are really held up over here, like Crater's side. They don't really know what to do. They're kind of stuck with 4 minutes left.
He's going to catch him as he tries to cross over. He's radio in, but anyway, he does manage to take down Auto as he tries to cross over to the rest of his team.
Toast is going to be pushing this aggressively, looking for Landon, but he's not going to see him.
I am. I was just double tapping.
Landon's going to fall back from that position. Pretty smart, smooth. Now that Toast is hunting for him.
Yeah, he knows he's right on that corner. I would even expect maybe a flash or a frag from Toast onto that spot. And that's what you want to see. That's what you typically want to do in competitive games. Is you don't want to shoot somebody and then stay there, because your position is more than likely been given away, so you're vulnerable. So to shoot and then rotate to another spot is a smart idea.
Darcy's actually moved up to tank here. It could be a pretty big threat here for SMC Tactical. I'll be able to take down Landon. Just missed the shots, but Punkcake is taken down on the north side by Toast in a trade. Landon's going to have a hard time.
Yeah, 3 minutes left. Landon confirming Toast. Turns it into a 3v2. Oh my gosh, look at this. Landon does not see this guy in the middle of the street over by the dumpster area. He does get down from burning building, though.
And he's also finished off. They must have just got the headshot as he was falling to the floor. Landon probably going to be able to pick off Raphael if he peeks this corner.
Raph, the Lone Ranger, SMC Tactical, very likely going to get this win that they need to be on the board.
Raph's trying to steal a smoke and nade off him. That is real risky.
I think he's actually getting a syringe.
I think so. Not sure what he's going to do with that. I think he's radio into his team even though they're all dead.
Yeah, this is information now. Landon is going to radio in and I have another north.
Landon's probably going to try and go for that flank now. But Raphael's pushing up over towards the old position now. He's going to pick this corner and take down Landon. But they just miss each other.
Landon goes for the flank. Raph goes for the flank. They don't spot either one. Now Raph actually is going to have command over rooftop building, and he can pick Landon in the back if he comes out.
And there you go. Game of cat and mouse ends with Raphael as the winner.
Yeah, maybe I got to retract my statement. This is a 2v1 now. Raph does have roof control. It's going to be hard to push down towards objective, but let's see what he can pull out.
He's only got 70 seconds left. He's got to start moving now or he's not going to make it. But it's actually a wall objective. He could make it. He could actually get the cap from this position. If he does what Weatherballoon did in the boss fight match, I think it was during week 2, get up to this wall here, he could cap pretty easily.
He's managed to get another smoke grenade. He's going to try and put that out over onto that wall position. Oh, or not. I think that was a bad toss.
Maybe it was just supposed to be a distraction. But he's only got 35 seconds left. He's got to move now. He's got to go for the cap or the kills now.
Oh my gosh, he's going to get the cap on this wall, isn't he?
He is. But if he peeks out here, if he can't see his hand, he's just exposing his tablet there and they get the cap. 4-0 with 20 seconds left. Really nice plays there.
What the heck? That was so easy. Raph just walked around and strolled right up to objective. Oh, man.
I guess my 4-2 prediction was a little bit too conservative.
Yeah, apparently. Globochem 4-0 on the second map. That's going to win them the series. And they are up 8-3 in total in map points.
I thought you said map points for a second there.
I said map points, and I should have said round. I should have said round points because they've won 2 maps.
The final map, I'm not sure what it is. I didn't see what the vote was going to be. It's going to be cargo.
So what? He just crawled up this middle street side or something? Yep. Fucking A, dude. God.
We need
Yeah, Sickness not happy with that. I mean, that's such an unfortunate way to lose too, because it's like you're in it still. You're only down 2. You're gonna get this. You're gonna get this win. It'll be 2-1, and then all of a sudden you don't, and you're down, and you lost the map.
Yeah, that's definitely a spot you've got to be cautious of, especially after we saw Weather cap that position. Not sure who it was against, but it was a map-winning cap. It was against beginners, that was it. They did end up coming back with that cap and winning the map. Nice rhyme.
Wow.
I believe we might have the technology to open up that clip. I'm going to hunt for it.
You're telling me you have the tech?
I think I do have the technology. And Captain Sota's actually going to come in and replace someone else. Who did they replace? Who have they lost?
I don't... Gosh, who was their 5th? I'm gonna look. I'm the co-caster. I can get thus the information.
God, it's too late. We're starting.
Brass to Mouth has been subbed out.
That was it. It's going to be a southeast objective on cargo.
Unmute their mics just so that they can snicker aloud in the fucking lobby.
Sickness.
Yeah,
very unhappy.
Yeah. And like we were saying, this does still matter. You do want the map points. You do want to win. You do want to win this map, but you also want to take as many round points as you can.
It all adds up in the hidden MMR.
Yep.
And Toast already taken down.
A huge early pick. Sickness going to be smoking out Pants nicely.
I wonder if SMC Tactical is going to look through that fence there, trying to maybe try and catch Pants just beneath that, just by the box rather, rather disjointed.
Yeah, Sickness called that out, and they're putting plenty of shots over there. Pwnecake is going to run into some trouble if he tries to get too aggressive, though, out of this doorway.
Oh, so he's probably going to be looking for him. I'm not sure if he can actually see him anywhere from the box, though. Maybe if he gets on the floor, you can just see the tips of his toes.
Well, I think Sickness he's inside the tunnel there. Beefy manages to get across. That's a nice cross there. Home Cake getting picked.
Did you say you killed him?
I'm not sure if they would have seen Beefy cross over. They might have only think there was one, but Pants does manage to take down Landon Jordan on that left side. Reflag by Captain.
Yeah, he punishes that rotation.
Also
Ooh, Beefy grabbing one. Yikes, here we go. 3-2. Arsenic in a pinch.
You should hear Beefy just swapping out that mag there. Also taking out his tablet. He's being real loud here, but he's got the nade out. Oh, great idea.
Just like that, Arsenic gets his pick, Raph gets his, and now it's up to Sickness, who's trying to come out of that tunnel and make something happen.
Staying nice and low, waiting to catch anyone rushing across to fill another position, or maybe try and just look for someone.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have to move fast. He has 3 minutes. He almost has 4 minutes to do this whole thing prone, which I imagine he is going to do.
I was thinking Raphael are in pretty nice positions to be able to stop him, though. That's probably going to hear him just shuffle about in real life, or Arsenic's going to look through that grate to his left and take him down. Or not. Raph's just going to peek it. He's going to expect he's there. More precognition.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a nice move by Raph there. It does grab him the final kill. Globochem going up 1-0 on Cargo. They're definitely getting their points in right now.
What was my prediction going to be for this? Let's decide.
Oh my gosh! Like you're some sort of prophet, dude.
I'm going to say 4-3 for Globo.
Ah, okay. Even more conservative after what's been happening. I'm surprised.
I think SMC Tactics is going to be fired up enough to be able to take it back.
I do too. Sickness is a leader, and I think he's going to try and rally his team, fire him up.
From around that corner yet, and he shot me from inside of this one.
Lots of smoke's already coming out, trying to cross over. Almost tagging Landon Jordan when he crosses.
So risky to cross that lane at the start of a round.
And Toast playing super aggressive, doesn't pay off, gets picked off by Captain Sota. Captain Sota refragged by Arsenic.
Ooh, Arsenic grabs himself another one up the center, and now it's a 3v4. Raphael might see Sickness prone here.
Pretty nice angle there.
Yeah, it's a good spot to hold. Yeah, that is a really nice angle. Hard to see through, though. Those grates are not easy to spot through.
Mr. Beefy's doing some serious gymnastics in his play space right now. Pretty much upside down with his head.
Yeah, he knows Pants is there. And he's really side peeking through the bottom, waiting for Pants to come out.
Auto can actually see him, but he's not going for those shots.
He's not watching the right side. He's going to have to turn himself around. Arsenic, Otto, and Raph are all coming in where Landon is. And they're on top of objective. This is bad for Beefy.
They're just going to finish him off as he pops the shots towards the objective. Take that nice 1 point. Oop, had the overlay up. Luckily,
Got him, coach.
only 1 minute 30, yeah, 1 minute 20 rounds.
Yeah, true. It was a fast one.
As pence for doing that, I'm actually going to remember to start up the program that reminds me about the overlay. There we go.
Yeah, we've been pretty good with it more and more as we do it more and more. Like our casters have been getting better with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it would be nice to have something to reinforce. Anyway, we're off to the races with our third round, the third map. If you're just tuning in, Globochem have managed to pull out 2 map wins, 4-2, 4-0, Suburbia and Quarantine.
But Sickness is going to be bringing a shield this round here. And one pick already taken down, one guy already taken down by Pone Cake. Might take down Arsenic just around the corner here. trades with Arsenic.
Just like that, we're off with the 3v3 540 in. We might as well just spawn with 3 members alive on each team.
And Soto right next to each other.
I think Soda's being stealth. And Pants is really distracted. Oh!
What a flick back.
Holy cow.
Long hallway.
Pants screaming at the top of his lungs that Sickness and Landon are in that tunnel.
Yeah, this is going to be bad. He is going to rotate around, sprint his fast-playing way in the backside, and do a flank, and I hate it!
They've seen us throw a nade spot on top of Raffaele's down.
I'm down by the long hallway. He's
Actually,
coming.
this game's pretty bad for Pants. They managed to get auto,
Careful. He's just down. Okay.
but they don't.
Get the drugs. No, take the drugs.
Auto denies the hall push. If they had taken out Auto, they could be on top of objective right now punching in code.
I'm starting to feel my prediction is not working out.
Well, you never know. SMC can definitely run this back. Like we were saying, I mean, you really don't want to just give 4 points to Globo. You want to try and grab yourself a few. So surprised to see them playing it. So I think they're kind of playing it a little bit casually, it seems like. You're not seeing too cautious of play. That could just be SMC's forward style.
I've apologised in chat.
Chat yelling at you. Calling you a pile of garbage.
Surprisingly, no one's noticed.
60 people? What's going on?
No one's made any fuss about it, so I think I'm safe.
Alright, man. You slid under the radar on that one.
Rafi's going to be rushing this tunnel here with the shield. Real aggressive.
Oh my gosh. Guys dropping down just like that, too, instantly. Globochem playing so fast, and they've already got command of this east side.
Ghost is just going straight through the defenses, flanking them.
Yeah, he's not playing this slow. Does get caught out by Lannon for being so aggressive. That's information for Arsenic to work off, and a trade comes out. 1 left alive now for Globochem. Sorry for SMC.
Raf could, in theory, cap it with his shield, but no way Beefy lets it happen. And he's getting flanked by Auto. They're going to get this kill. And they do get that kill. It's going to go 4-0 to Globochem.
Yeah, they played. That was, I mean, for the the teams that were playing right there, that was probably one of the fastest series we've had.
That is actually 12-3 to Globochem.
Wow.
Surprisingly one-sided for a match with SMC Tactical. I think they're top 4 last season.
You know, I feel like they went into Suburbia really strong, almost came out with a win. They went into quarantine, not like feeling pretty good, but then that cap, and I think it just demoralized them after that cap. They were just not ready for that, and it kind of shut down any forward momentum SMC could have put forward there. But Globo with a strong performance after struggling against Lemon Squad.
That was some really, really, really aggressive plays. Some nice nades, some real nice, just in general gameplay.
Oh, sorry, that's Globochem struggled against Stone Cold Killers last week, 12-7. But yeah, they came out a little stronger this week. That's for sure.
Yeah, so that is the SMC Tactical versus Globochem match. Globo coming out 12-3. Pretty one-sided, so we're going to throw you over to a league ad just for the end, and that's goodbye from me and NightFiree.
Yeah, had fun. Thanks for letting me slide in.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Looking to get into competitive virtual reality gaming? Register and compete for free at VRMasterLeague.com. Join hundreds of community members in the official Discord, where you can find a team, discuss a game, and more. Every week, teams from across the globe play for the chance to participate in the end-of-season championship tournament for prizes from league sponsors, ProTube VR, and VR Cover. Think you got what it takes? Join VR Master League and find out.
Sickness getting dangerously close to objective, though. He is going for the plant. Operator taking shots. They know he's back by the objective room. Kino's has no idea if Beasley managed to get past him. It's going to be a 3v3 for beginners.
But this is catastrophic for Raphael, right?
Soul defender now to the map.
God, look at this.
Kills on him.
He did it! I didn't even see it!
He's getting greedy. Is he gonna get it? He gets it! He gets the knife!
A grenade returning for Sir Al, and Sir Al is down! That's how you throw a grenade.
You hear someone here?
He hears Scooby. He got Scooby. Another one coming. Operator. He got Operator.